well, and it just makes me feel good. I can sink hours into this and really love it. If Nintendo weren't so antsy about their copyrights played on YouTube, I'd stream it, but you get copyright strikes unfortunately. So what's happening guys, Gemma here, I'm back again for another video. Today I want to talk about 3 Wii U titles that you guys must play, and typically this series has been about titles that I guess are lesser known. Some may call them hidden gems, but with this, what I want to do is talk about my 3 favourite Wii U titles that have really piqued my interest ever since these pretty much came out really. So you've got to play them. Let me know if you have, and if you haven't, let me know if you'd pick them up. I really love your feedback. So without further ado, let's take a look at my first Wii U game you must play. So this first game was introduced in Super Mario World 3D, and it was a mini game, and it is Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker. This is a really fun, vibrant game, and the aim of it is pretty simple. That is to navigate through various levels or courses, all uniquely designed to finish the level by collecting the gold star. Now, it sounds pretty straightforward, but it's not. It's not. It can be very treacherous at times with lots of dangerous obstacles in the way, and it is an awesome action puzzle game, literally getting from point A to point B as safe as possible by collecting as many things as you can. You play as Toad and Toadette, and I really like this kind of synopsis on the back, which I'm going to read to you. It says, he may not be able to jump, but he's got a few trademark tricks for getting out of scrapes. Block, chuck, smash and ride. And I think that's just like super cute, and it is a really super cute game. If you guys have got kids, this is a really nice game to sit down and play with your kids. Unfortunately I don't, but my nephew does really like this game, Dylan, and he has played it when he's been around, and he really does like it. It's just so much fun, and you use the Wii pad as your gyroscope so you can look around levels. Initially, I don't know if you guys have played Cool World on the PS1, this awesome game right here, but the kind of mechanics and the way the camera moves, and you know, the twisting, the gyroscope, movements of the camera really reminded me of Cooler World. So for this, there's tiny nostalgia punch in here, but as its own game, it's really fun. Point A to point B. The more you do in the game, the more it kind of lets you see certain parts of the story, and it kind of threads things together from Super Mario World 3D to this, so the stories kind of merge in together, and it's really nice, and it's definitely worth picking up guys. This is my first Wii U game you must play. Next up then guys is a game that Jess and I tried at Eurogamer, I think it was 2014, nowhere near release, because this game actually came out about a year after, and that is Splatoon. Now I'm talking about this from a multiplayer only. I don't touch the single player campaign, it doesn't do anything for me. I think Splatoon is best enjoyed with friends online or with people you don't know, so you can just dive into a battle and just go for it. Now you may have heard of it, you may have even played it, but the general aim of the game is so you've got your player, you can collect different power-ups for your player, so you can collect different parts of your clothing, your attire, and that will give you certain powers within the game. You might be able to run a bit faster, you can collect different weapons. So my favourite one is almost like a paint roller brush, and you can splat the ink down. It's got a really nice wide kind of range of getting the paint out, rather than just having what's like a reminiscent of a paintball gun. And so you can collect various things, and you have to fill the arena with as much paint as possible that represents your team. The team that has the most colour on the map at the end is the winner. It's absolutely brilliant. Now, to really quirky things like to replenish your paint, your ammo, you have to shape shift, sink into the paint, into your colour paint, and fill up your ammo. You're basically kind of swimming through, and it replenishes your paint stock, or ammunition stock rather, and it's just so cool. It really is cool, and you have some really nice features, like when you respawn back at your base, you can have the option to literally start from there and go on foot, which is not advisable because the majority of areas around your base anyway are going to be your paint. That is the most kind of guarded. So you're just kind of walking through, there's nothing really much to acquire in terms of the other team's patches area. So the best thing to do is just kind of, you can pick a part on the map based off the gamepad to vault to. So you can vault into their base and just kind of take a little bit out of it with your paint, and it's just so much fun. It's so much fun. And this is another one as well that my nephew played, Dylan, when he came round. And I think, I'm not sure if Jess's nephews played it, but I think with this, again, it's really, really fun to play if you've got kids or nephews or nieces, anything like that. Again, single player campaign for me. If you're a single player campaign on Splatoon, more power to you. If you're on your multiplayer, then again, that's absolutely fabulous. Let me know some of your interpretations of the gameplay and your memories of this. I've got loads of memories of playing Splatoon, and it's quite a new game as well. And it just makes me feel good. I can sink hours into this. I really, really love it. If Nintendo weren't so antsy about their copyrights played on YouTube, I'd stream it, but you get copyright strikes, unfortunately. So we'll have to just sit and talk about it, guys. But Splatoon is definitely a game you must play, and it's my number 2. Third Wii U game you guys must play is a really nice game, a really classic game, a side scroller that borrows heavily from Super Mario World 2 or Yoshi's Island, and it is Yoshi's Woolly World, or say Yoshi's Woolly Yarn then. This is a super cute game. I bought this for Jess. The amiibo hasn't been used, but we've played the game quite a lot. Now, I'm going to pop it right here. So, if you've not played it, the whole world is crafted out of yarn, and numerous Yoshis have been captured and turned into balls of yarn, and it's up to you to rescue them, to save them. And when I talked about Yoshi's Island there, if you remember in Yoshi's Island, you were Baby Mario, you were on Yoshi, and they were the two protagonists, and you could kind of spit out eggs, and you could aim your eggs and achieve, obtain different items by firing the eggs within the level. With this, you spit out balls of yarn as opposed to eggs, and you can do similar things. You can manipulate the environment, and it's just, it's just this really nice side scroller. Super cute, really, really nice colour palette, lots of cool, cute music. And I just, talking about Nintendo games just makes me feel happy. It makes me smile, because I think sometimes as gamers we just focus on the kind of the graphic first-person shooters, the Dooms, and the deep storylines, the emotional storylines in Uncharted games, and we can become quite serious about it, whereas Nintendo games, you just take loads of fun. And it just, like I said there, this definitely reminds me of playing Yoshi's Island on the Super Nintendo. And it was one of Jess's. Jess really, really wanted it, and I picked it up, and she's played a lot, and I've sat and watched, and I've played it, and I've really, really enjoyed it. And I just want to know, guys, if you've played it, let me know. Now, I really, really, the amiibo Yoshi's, the knitted yarn, oh my god, so cool, so cute. And I'm not a massive amiibo fan, but I've got the Silver Mario up there, and Jess has got Dr. Mario. We don't like unboxing. We don't want to unbox the amiibos. We kind of keep them sealed, because I think they're going to be worth quite a bit. And we can just buy doubles anyway if we really did want to use them. So I can't really speak for the amiibo function in any of these games. But if you were a fan of Yoshi's Island and you want something similar, and you want to just this whole world, it just looks so cool. The textures look really, really nice, really well done, really polished game. And it was published by Nintendo. It's developed by a team called Goodfield. I've never heard of them before, but they did a cracking job. So well done, guys. This is definitely an awesome game. You guys got to play it. This is the third game, Yoshi's Woolly World. Thanks for watching, guys. That is it. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment and subscribe. It is Monday. Hope you guys are having an awesome week. I'm off for a week, which means plenty of streams, plenty of cool stuff to do. But thanks again for watching. The support's been amazing. If you've got any recommendations of any platforms you want me to cover, smash it in the comments. But for now, guys, have a lovely evening. Take care. My name's Gemma. See you soon.